We'll start today on our back, breathing into the count of 5, hold it for 5, and then breathe out to the count of 5. Repeat that 2 times. Slowly start to take your hands in a circular motion so that your hands are as close to the ground as possible, above your head. Okay, some people won't have the full range of motion and mobility to be able to do that, so adjust your hands and arms accordingly. And then slowly, in a circular motion, bring them back down to your sides. And when you get there, bring your knees into your chest, hug them in a little bit, and start to kind of rock back and forth, side to side. Feel really good on your lower back. And take your right arm out to the side. Your left arm goes onto the outside of your knee as you sink into a revolved twist. You're looking over your right hand that's directly out to the side. Your knees have dropped to the floor. This will feel great first thing in the morning. You get a crack out. Okay, bring your knees back up to the center for a brief moment. Take your left arm out to the side and drop your knees to the right. Look over your left arm. And hold it for a few. Okay, bring those knees back to center. Hug them in for a brief moment. And then take your hands directly above your shoulders. Your knees are up and your calves are parallel to the ground. Get ready to do a little bit of core work. We'll just do a couple of bed bugs. Take your right arm out. Take your right leg out straight. Bring it back up. Take your left leg out straight. And bring it back up. Now, take your right leg and your left arm out. Bring them back up. Opposite side. Great. Squeeze it in for 1 second. Rock back and forth just once or twice. Okay, and then rock on your back up to a seated position. With your legs out long, point your toes back toward your face and hinge at your waist and reach over. Grab your toes, outsides of your feet, ankles or shins. So you sink into a nice deep hamstring stretch. And really sink into it. Come back up to a seat. And swing your legs behind you. Get back into hands and knees. And take your knees about twice as wide as your hips. Make sure that your ankles and your feet are flat on the ground. Make sure you're on a padded surface, of course. Clasp your hands, your elbows are on the ground. And you're continuously pushing back, slow, into frog pose. Mandatory daily pose. I like to hold this for about 30 seconds in the morning. And the pressure, backwards pressure, keeps going. I don't stop. Keep pushing. A little pinch, feeling, stretch. Keep that hip mobility. Okay, to come out of it, you're going to rock forward so that your chest, head going over your clasped hands, laying flat. Take your knees out straight, legs out straight behind you. As you make your way to your stomach, take your legs out long, your arms out long, and then raise your feet, arms, legs, and hands off the ground just for a few seconds. Come back down. We'll do it one more time. Wake up that back core. Okay, hands, arms, feet, legs off the ground. Look up to the ceiling. Maybe get another inch, maybe one more inch up, a little more. Come back down. Hands directly under your shoulders. Just push back up. We'll get to a standing position at the back of your mat, hinged at your waist, bent over, grab opposite elbows. One more little stretch as you roll up to a stand. Take your feet about hip width distance, maybe a little wider as we prepare for Malasana or yoga squat, another mandatory daily yoga pose. As you sink deeper and deeper into it, take your elbows and push out on your knees, deepening the stretch. Hang here for a few. And then slowly make your way to stand. Take your feet back together. Sigh of relief. Done. Good morning. Go get that coffee.